Good morning, good morning, and good morning. We're on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday. Show you out. It's really changed, by the way. Yeah, that wind's cold, there's a nip to it. Really has changed. It started about, 5, 6 last night. You could just feel the change, and it was like in a few minutes it'd gone from not bad at all, not quite nice, to bloody horrible. And the rain started later on as well. The wind picked up. It is pretty nippy on the prom this morning. So the last few walks I've done, poor bike has been accused of being late on parade. So this morning it's just gone 7 a.m. We're on Bank Holiday Monday, obviously. So obviously we've got a chance for it to get a bit nicer later on. But it's a bit nippy this morning. I've got a big coat on, so it's not too bad, to be fair. Oh, that wind is so... wow. What a change from the last few days, seriously. It's just total difference, really is. Such a change. I mean, it was pretty windy yesterday, but you had the sun to go with it, you know what I mean? So it's like it wasn't a cold wind at all. But I looked on the weather report this morning, and apparently it's going to be... there shouldn't be any rain, so it's saying, but you can believe that as much as you want, do you know what I mean? And then we'll get what we get, basically. But yeah, at least it's been a decent few days for those that's been over for the Easter weekend, hasn't it? Hasn't it, Linda? And all them girls were having a drink last night. Sore heads. I did a video yesterday. I think I said on the last one you'd have seen, I'm going to go and hunt for Linda. Anyway, I went on the other side of the prom. What a mistake. Battling through the crowds. I might put that one on later. It might be tomorrow, actually. We'll see what happens today. We'll see what happens. Honestly, on the other side of the prom yesterday, even at, I think it was about 4:30, 5 o'clock when I was doing that one. My God. But yesterday was like another Saturday, weren't it? With everyone being off today. Bank Holiday Monday. You know what I mean? Obviously it was Sunday, but everyone had licence to go out, basically. It wasn't a school night, was it? Yeah, it's pretty nippy this morning, it really is. So, yeah, the other channel, I'm getting a lot of comments and messages and what have you about the other channel. It's Follow That Biker. Now, I was messing about with it again last night, with the channel as well. And it's, you've got to, when I put in the Google, I literally just Googled it, and if you put in Follow That Biker, even with brakes, it is now coming up. It's coming up now, is Follow That Biker. And the last thing I saw, about an hour ago, sorry about the wind noise, it is horrible this morning. Really cold, my hand's cold. That gent's having a job there. It is nippy, seriously, this morning. So wrap up if you're here. If you're thinking what to wear this morning, if you're coming out of the hotel so you don't get your bus or train or whatever till much, should I say, till later on. It is a bit nippy. Oh, yeah, so follow that biker, he's working. Like I was going to say then, it did have, I think there's 73 views, and I think it was about 90 subscribers, which is not fair enough. For those that don't know, to get anything out of YouTube, basically, if you wanted to do that, it depends which way you're going with it, obviously. You need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. I think that's how you class it anyway, if I remember right. Something along those lines anyway. And then you become a YouTube partner, which this channel is, Old Blackpool Biker. It has been for some time as well. A good year or more. So yeah, if I remember rightly, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours, which this channel gets every month anyway, obviously, with, you know, and a lot of others do, obviously, some more, some a little bit less, some a lot more, but yeah, it's something along those lines, if I remember right. And then you can become a YouTube partner, as they call it. I'm just going to shout here, but it's freezing, seriously. Oh, that's a bit better. Just that wind's cold. Really is cold. So yeah, that's how it works for YouTube, if you didn't know. But what I was saying before, yeah, on the prom yesterday, I will put that on, maybe later on today, maybe tomorrow, but seriously, the crowds, try to get through. It was a laugh, honestly. You got the lads coming up and bloody... That's why a lot of the time I won't do that side of the prom, especially, you know, it just gets so... You're panicking that someone's going to... Because they're flailing around and whatever, because they've had a drink, obviously, which fair dues, not a problem whatsoever. We all like a drink now and again. But if they catch your phone smashers, they're not going to get 60, well, how much ever it is, 600 quid out of the pocket for a new phone or whatever, are they? You're left to deal with that one. You know, for a decent phone. I don't know how much these are now, Samsung 21, but they're not cheap. So, yeah, you're just panicking, do you know what I mean, a little bit when you're on that side of the prom. But it was done. I think it was about a 15, 17 minute video, that one I did yesterday, just walking that side of the prom, but down Central, if that makes sense. Hope it does. So anyway, yeah, if you're coming out this morning, if you see this first, it is nippy. It is nippy, but the rain's meant to be holding off. But looking up at them clouds, don't forget, it always looks a bit lighter than it actually is on screen, on picture. The sun's trying to come out over to the east, obviously where it's rising, but we'll see. It feels like rain in the air, if you know what I mean, but it literally did just change last night. It's changed in the space of half an hour. I just got home in time, and yeah, the kettle was put on. So, got things to do later on, so I'm going to get back, get this one uploaded. I'm not going to put it on quiet yet. I'll put it on in about half an hour or so, this one, and upload it from the flat. With regards to the other channel as well, follow that biker. Obviously, I haven't done much. There's only that one video that went on this channel as well. What I did have to do was just put some music over it, because you can't put the same video on, if you know what I mean, the two different channels. So I just put some music on it, and then it's counted as... You might not even be able to hear the music, but it registers with YouTube. I'm going back here, it's freezing, man. It really is. Where did that come from, that stone? The birds. The birds. Yeah, so obviously this weekend, with it being Easter, I wanted everyone to see, because this is the main channel, obviously. So it's been more, obviously, with Old Blackpool Biker, so I haven't done that much. Well, there has been in the background, obviously setting it up and all that sort of thing. But there hasn't been only the one video gone on, if that makes sense. But it will be over the next week and so. So if you would like to find it, if you can do, cracking. and it's follow that biker, and it is now. If you just put it into Google, follow that biker, it's coming up. I did it this morning, it's coming up there. There's no logo on it or anything yet. I might do that tonight or maybe tomorrow when there's a bit more time, because I've got things to do today. Yeah. So, but from a cold, but it's not raining, you know, it's not bad. Wrap up, it'll be all right. Thanks once again to everyone that's liked and subscribed. If you haven't yet, please do so. It does help the channel so much. For those that just have recently, thank you very much. Don't forget to tell your family and friends to watch that old biker, grumpy old git. But from the prom, it is nippy. Most of all, stay safe. You know what it is. Have a cracking day.